So, hey there, this is episode 19 of the MoistyVoice. My name is Michael, and joining me today is...
Nick.
Okay, and?
Connor.
And?
Nick.
Okay, Nick, what's your name?
This
Connor.
clearly stopped working a long time ago. Anyway,
Okay.
Let's not go back to old intros we had.
Okay.
You're bad. Your transitions are bad. Your intros are bad.
Okay,
What's
well...
the word?
Well, apparently the word is that Flash will be throwing Rasengans through time and space.
What's
I don't. It's a Naruto thing.
Yeah.
Where do you get that from Flash? When has he ever thrown an energy ball?
In the last Flashpoint animated movie, where...
Flashpoint Paradox?
Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah.
Him and Nega Flash,
Yeah.
or Dr. Zoom, or whatever,
Yeah.
they're taped together by, like, glue or something with bombs on them that cannot be removed for some reason.
Yes.
And at one point, he, like, just whips his hand around in a circle really fast. He gets, like, a turbine of air in a ball,
Right,
and then he
shoots
chucks
a tiny
it.
tornado.
He throws a tiny ball of tornado at a bomb.
Tiny tornado.
Because we were standing there in DSG one day,
No,
that was on.
I remember, but I wholeheartedly disagree.
That was Rasengan. It was anime as fuck. DC rips off anime. But so, anyway, Flash is getting a... Is it the live-action Flash?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
getting
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of
The
getting a Flash...
DCU Flash is getting a Flashpoint movie.
Yep. In
Ezra
place
Miller.
of what was gonna just be the Flash movie. Now there's no Flash movie, it's just
Yeah, there is.
Flashpoint.
It's a Flashpoint movie.
Yeah, but I'm
I-
saying it was originally gonna be, probably origin story or standalone-y.
Well, I think that
But-
Batman vs. Superman's going to have his origin story.
Well, it's Flashpoint. It's still an origin story.
Well, I'm thinking that because in Batman vs. Superman, there's that scene when he's like...
Well,
you
it's
see-
building into Injustice.
Yeah. Well, there's that one scene where, like, you see him for the split second in Batman's weird faux dreams, where
Was
he's
that
like...
a dream? Where
No.
he's like, you gotta save the future!
You
And
gotta
he disappears.
kill him! He has to die! So I'm thinking...
No way, that was a dream.
Yeah, and so
Oh, okay.
maybe it wasn't, and we'll find out in Flashpoint.
Stupid. Well, the whole point of Flashpoint is he goes back in time to save his mama, and
Or
then he creates an alternate universe where all the superheroes are either baddies, dead, or otherwise jacked.
Or he doesn't exist.
So the speculation around it is that this is going to be DC retconning everything up to this point because they're like, you know what? We accept that we've done fucked. Let's try it
they're
again.
doing Justice League Dark.
Well, it's gotten a lot brighter. Like, it's still
They got
cinematography dark.
How did they get better?
I feel like they've taken...
Where are you getting that
Yeah,
from?
fair enough.
Oh.
They're still making it dark and gritty, but then they're putting in a lot of humor
It's
in the
not dark
trailers.
and gritty anymore. Zack Snyder's off. Joss Whedon's in.
It's going to be comical, full of pop culture references.
It's all references. It's all
Yeah.
lighthearted, and objectifies Wonder Woman.
It's about one guy talking about her feet, all about them bare feet. By the way, did you notice she's barefoot? Notice those feet.
Why
I'm Joss Whedon.
Is there something like going on with Josh Whedon and his foot fetish?
Apparently
Yes.
he's joined Quentin Tarantino's weird director foot fetish club. That's a thing, by the way. Quentin Tarantino films always
Is
have
it
a
by,
foot
like,
he-
invite
he
only?
founded the director's foot fetish club.
The
They hold
director's
monthly
foot fetish
meetings.
guild. It's a guild.
because they don't have enough of those.
Yeah, they need more. Because you gotta have... with the guild, you get backing. So if someone else is not part of the Director's Foot Fetish Guild, the Director's Foot Fetish Guild is going to try to put pressure on them to join the Director's Foot Fetish
Don't
Guild.
put pressure on that foot. It's
Don't
gonna
unionize
crinkle.
my kinks.
We have to unionize all
Don't
the
unionize my kinks.
Was it you guys who were having a conversation about you just don't get fetishes? Like certain fetishes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you watched that?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you also brought up that conversation piece about...
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Connor
Because
doesn't
it
want
was
you to
good.
shit on him.
Yeah.
He politely requests that you do not shit on him.
Please don't shit on me. Scat is wrong. I can understand water sports to an extent. But
It's
all
grown
scat
on
and
you.
diaper fetishes are wrong. No, it has not. You back the fuck off.
What if it's water sport in a diaper?
No!
That was the hardest Anyway, I don't know. I think
That
that
was the softest I've ever been. I don't know.
the speculation that maybe they're just trying to redo, I think is fair speculation, honestly.
I think it's fair speculation.
Yeah.
I think it has no grounding. I don't believe they're taking that route.
Like, I hope they don't do it.
I don't think they will.
I mean, there's not much that
What if they lose Wonder Woman?
mm,
That's really it.
they lose the Wonder Woman
didn't
movie.
add anything,
But
so
also, here, think about this: the Wonder Woman movie.
No, it doesn't. To the universe, no, it doesn't.
The Wonder Woman movie happened long before any of the events of Flashpoint would have happened. So only things after Flashpoint, like that stage, would have changed. So technically, Wonder Woman wouldn't have been retconned. A lot of Man of Steel wouldn't be retconned either.
Yes, it would. No, anything that happens before Flashpoint is what gets retconned.
Well, how
Anything
far
that
back
happened-
in time does he travel?
To
when
his
he's a
mother's death when he's a kid.
How many years is that?
that's a
At
number
least
of
20
years.
something years.
So-
I don't know about at least 20. This Flash doesn't look like
That's true.
he's...
He
Yeah,
is
he's
young.
very young, so that's why I'm saying a lot of
No,
things.
Man
will-
of Steel would get retconned.
a portion of it.
It
The
was
movie is short.
It only takes place over a month at most.
Okay.
Minus, Jor-El traveling and all that.
Yeah.
The Earth shit and the Russell Crowe on his weird lizard dragon. All of that
All
stays.
the Jesus Christ T-posing.
Yeah, all the T-posing stays.
He got great abs, though, man.
You
It's a
know
hell
who
of
else
a
had great
workout.
abs? Jesus.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Dumbass,
Superman.
no, Jesus.
Oh, I
Wait,
thought you
no,
were talking about
it's the
Russell
same
Crowe.
person anyway. We're talking about the same
Him
person.
too. No, Russell Crowe's got to have
We're
great.
talking
Who's
about the same
Gladiator?
person.
We were on different wavelengths, but
But it was all just
Russell
like
Crowe
insane.
is Jesus and
Yeah.
has great abs.
Why can't we get Russell Crowe to be back like Superman?
Because that would be fucking horrible.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be more horrible is that freaking mustache. Have you
It's-
seen? You've seen it, right? You've looked into it.
I don't hate it.
Who's
You have something against it?
Yeah.
You back the fuck off my
On
boy
Sup-
Cavill.
On Superman, I hate it.
Oh yeah, on Superman,
That's what
obviously.
I'm saying. No, on
God.
Henry Cavill, it's fine. But
No, it looks fine on Cavill.
no, on Superman. What the hell?
It's because he's doing shoots for the Mission Impossible movie
No.
where he's the villain.
But now they have to.
They're doing
CGI.
reshoots because Joss Whedon's a fucking idiot. So they have to go in and digitally remove the mustache for Superman.
Yeah.
It's stupid. The fact that Joss Whedon's like, you know what? This is worth it. I have a vision. There's not enough Wonder Woman
$25
getting
million
shit
in
on.
reshoots.
I don't know. Nothing Joss Whedon is bringing to the table is worth the millions of dollars that they are currently spending on redoing this.
$25 million of reshoots. I wish I had that kind of fucking money lying around.
I think
Warner
a lot
Brothers
of
are
people do.
idiots.
No, they're
Yes, they are.
no, they're misunderstanding.
At least one of them is stupid. Probably, yeah.
I thought it was 4 of them.
No, it's.
I just always assumed it was 4 Warner Brothers. Is it 2?
Yeah, it's 2 and their sister Dot.
What?
Are you shitting me?
The Animaniacs. That's literally.
So
There's
his name is Yakko?
There's Yakko, Wacko. They're the Warner Brothers. Their sister Dot is literally the dot in between the W and B in Warner Brothers. It's in the fucking theme song. It's
I
the
never
Warner
watched the
Brothers and the
Animaniacs.
Warner sister Dot.
I'm not listening to any of this.
No one should.
Man, you missed out.
I actually, I don't think I did.
You did.
I don't think I did. I honestly think that probably you may have misremembering your childhood. Because I had things like Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs were also pretty okay.
Pretty okay, excuse you. They had Elvis Presley's ghost playing Genie from Aladdin.
I have no idea what's being said here.
Yeah.
Because you're not a 90s kid.
Yeah.
90s kids would remember this conversation.
90s kids know who the Elvis Presley
Maybe I was
ghost
too
I'm
busy
talking-
being molested like a real 90s kid.
Oh, that got a little bit real. But not real enough.
Not real enough, we need to reenact. Let's go.
Okay, first off, who was it? We'll
give
go
me my
call him
dad.
up.
Oh man, why am I always the daddy?
I didn't say daddy.
No, you
I did not say daddy. I said dad.
heavily imply.
I implied nothing.
So, speaking of the 90s.
Valid kinks. Daddy.
Okay.
If somebody says it to me and I'm unready for it, they're probably going to accidentally get flipped off the bed. I'm not gonna. That's just my reaction. Is get the fuck away
Reasonable
from
belts.
that.
Daddy.
Daddy's belt. Now you can take that one of two ways.
When you see Daddy taking off his belt, when you realize he's gonna beat you with it.
Same exact face of just one of that D. But anyway,
Give it to me.
speaking of the 90s, Atari is doing nothing with their life.
Atari sucks.
Atari sucks. Because it's not Atari.
Hats? Speaker hats? If it was 2007, I would get it.
It's,
I would.
again, 90s kids.
Sounds like you're talking shit about speaker hats.
Yeah, I am.
You know what I need in my fucking eyeballs? Music playing into my face.
Oh, so you listen to the Mystery School song?
So I can taste
God.
that
Did you?
delicious sound trickling
It's actually
down.
solid.
I have
The
not
new
yet
album
listened to the new
is
Mystery School
as
album.
good as Forever.
The song Forever or the album Forever?
Album.
Okay.
Album for album, easy.
Okay.
It's a good reboot. I'm done with your Atari bullshit.
All I'm saying is that Atari, well, fake Atari, because don't forget, Atari doesn't exist. They got bought,
Yeah,
and
no,
now someone
Atari's
else
dead.
is using the
It's
name
just people
Atari.
just saying Atari.
They are saying, "Hey guys, we're Atari," but you're not. But
It's
we're
like the
Atari.
Spy from TF2. They've just got a paper cutout
Of just
of
the Atari logo
Walking
on
around,
their
hey
face.
guys, it's me, Atari. Miyamoto sitting around. You
It's
look
me.
different.
Atari.
Atari senpai. It's like, you remember the time with the cherry blossoms, oh! And it's like, I don't know who this guy is, get him away from me, but hey, it's me, Atari.
Valid kinks.
Atari.
Fucking-
Cosplay as Atari.
Just put the Atari face on.
If you put the Atari face on, I'm hard. That's good.
Are you hard or hardly there?
Hard.
Are you working your way there, though?
Are you getting there?
Is the Atari face gonna get there for you?
Going.
I
What's
don't
going
know.
on here?
We're
Don't
trying
run
to
with
make
Michael's
this-
segments.
we're
Michael's
trying to make
segments are
this a
bad
thing.
segments.
Yeah, no, it's really not. It's a thing that's not a thing that's gonna become a thing.
Kind
10
of
years
like-
from now, random babbling where people try to play off of each other's nothing is gonna be how people talk.
You guys got me
it's
thinking
like,
about kinks now.
What you don't
I'm kind of
understand.
just stuck on that. Just a heads up. I'm probably gonna be bouncing us back to kinks a lot.
So I'm just gonna throw this out there. What you don't understand is, for whatever reason, my mentality is just seeping out around me, and people are just getting affected by it more and more and more. So I'm slowly making the world a crazier place.
Sounds like a chlamydia thing.
It might be
yeah, that's
contagious.
really chlamydia.
It might be in the water. In all honesty,
Sounds fungal.
don't drink it.
My personality's in the water, don't drink it.
See, water sports bad.
Back to the kid. Okay,
If
so
I pee on you, you'll become more like me.
That's actually
That's like-
likely really accurate.
if you pee on someone, do they just absorb portions of you? Okay, how
Yeah.
does sweat
Here's
fit
all
into
my
this
crippling
equation?
self-doubt. Sweat.
You can just wring yourself out like a towel.
No, sweat doesn't make either of you like the other. It strengthens the bond between you.
Don't hug me when we're both sweaty. I don't need that bond.
Okay, now if we're hugging when we're both sweaty and we kind of dry up, I think we're just gonna get like fused by
Ugh.
sweat.
Yeah.
Like you can just feel the salt fusing with each other.
I'll just take the pee. I'm gonna.
Invalid kinks, mommy. Daddy's okay, mommy's weird.
I don't really. What does it encompass? I guess.
It's
Yeah.
just you call her mommy
That's
instead
it?
of her you daddy.
Oh, there's no
It's
other.
reversed. It's just gender swap daddy kink.
Oh, so the dynamic doesn't like change. There's no like.
Not really.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you have both males and it's a
Uh-huh.
homosexual relationship,
Okay.
do they still say daddy?
Yes.
Okay,
10 out of 10.
okay.
Can you both be daddies?
Yes.
Can you have a daddy?
Well, no. It's like
relationship?
who's
You
on
could.
top that
Do you
day?
like sit around wearing
Daddy.
socks and sandals?
Yeah, daddy's on
telling
top.
bad
Daddy's
jokes?
always on top.
Daddy was always on top.
It's like
No, it's like the cat butter thing. If you
No,
have
no.
two daddies, they just keep flipping on top of each other, and they start elevating, and that's how you can fly.
I was more so gonna start talking
But
about
only
how
upwards.
like sex in a sleeping bag is always very rough and sticky, And it's always just really awkward because you're hot, you're in a confined area, and your Scoutmaster's always got his hand over your mouth.
Your Scatmaster?
Yay!
Okay,
The Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts of America.
I think we're gonna
Don't
get in
buy
trouble
into
for
it.
that one.
Police knock
Who's
on the
gonna
door.
sue us? Pedophiles?
Hey, man, we're a legitimate organization.
The Boy
See, the
Scouts
problem
of
is they
America.
unionized their kink, and now we can use it against them.
You know, there we go. It all comes back
Okay.
around.
Is a union different than a guild?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the differences?
Well,
Shush.
I like that. It's just, I'm asking the hard questions like Geraldo, and then you're just like, shush!
Yep.
Just like what happens with Geraldo. Tries to get an interview done, and then Elon Musk tells him he knows nothing about anything.
You know, Elon Musk is good at saying people know nothing about things.
And on all honesty, I'm 9 times out of 10 all inclined to believe that he knows the truth about it.
Yeah, he could be like, Bill Gates knows nothing about computers, and I'd be like, you know what?
Bill Gates actually knows
you know,
nothing
it
about
really
talk to
was
him.
Wozniak all along.
Yeah!
I didn't talk to him. I wasn't there. Musk was there.
Musk was always
Musk was
there.
always there. You can't escape Musk.
Can't escape this Musk.
You try to get away from the Musk, and you realize it's just wafting all around you.
You tried to get away from the Musk and ran into the Musk of the Sea.
Do you think if we bought him a T-shirt that says "You can't escape this Musk," he would wear it?
I think it would have, if it said you can't escape this Musk, no. If you said you can't escape the Musk, yes.
Okay.
The Musk, and it's just a picture of him.
No
with
picture,
the-
just text.
just
You
text.
can't escape the Musk.
What if the entire back... So, like, it's black on the front with white text,
Yeah.
and then the back of it, it's just like where the shoulders start, from right there, it's just a blown-up photo of his face.
No, I don't think he would. If it was
He's a classy
multiple
guy.
of his
Yeah.
logos, like Boring Company, Solar City, Tesla, whatever
SpaceX.
armies, whatever flag is get put on Mars.
Let's make it like a sponsorship shirt. So it's got all of his like sponsors, which are just his own companies.
Yeah.
And just on the front, worked into it. You can't escape the Musk. See, the nice thing is
He's coming
anytime,
back to kill his creations.
anytime that you say his name, he's somehow listening in. So he has to acknowledge this conversation.
Somehow listening in like he didn't buy all the Roombas.
He bought all the Roombas.
He also apparently owns Amazon Echo. Just him and the CIA are just listening to everything people say.
No, he's CIA rival.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they both hacked the Amazon Echoes, that's
Mhm.
right, yeah. He hacked the Roombas, though, because the CIA was trying to get in, and he already, like,
It's
put up
a
a
huge
counter-hack.
market the CIA looked past.
Like, they
Roomba
would know
game.
they would know
That
the
Roomba
exact
game.
layout of a drug cartel's home if they just hacked the Roomba.
All right, as a drug cartel, I would just use a broom. All right. There's no way if I'm running an illicit operation that I'm going to have any kind of electronics that aren't strictly like my communication devices in there.
Joke's
No
on
Amazon
you.
Echoes, no Roombas.
Smart broom.
What?
Inside the handle,
Does it have like
it's just
two
a
of those
vibrator.
stilts that move?
I don't know. I'm thinking
It's
it
like the
plays
things from
music.
Fantasia.
It just plays music.
It's got a
It's
built-in-
almost like that toothbrush that when you press it to your teeth, it plays. While you're
what was that?
sweeping, it
Was
plays
that,
music.
Tooth jams or something?
Yeah, Tooth Tunes.
Tooth tunes.
What about the Grush? The gaming toothbrush.
Oh, yeah.
God. I was like, that sounds like a really bad disease.
I got Grush.
But no, this whole like Roombas are recording your layout and selling them kind of thing. Like they're tracking that data and using that for. That has to be the stupidest but also most brilliant form of like information selling that any company's ever come up with. Because what's the one thing you can trust in your home? It's DJ Roomba. You know that he's gonna play great
He's
tunes
always playing great tunes.
and that he's gonna
Okay.
keep
Put a
your
knife
carpet
on him.
clean. And he's not gonna hit your cat.
Now, I have a question.
Not gonna hit your...
You get a Roomba.
Okay.
You put like a small record player on top of your Roomba,
Okay.
and then you can just throw vinyls on top of him, and then it's actually DJ Roomba.
It doesn't work because it jerks around too much.
No, as
It's
long
just
as
gonna scratch.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a
No,
scratch.
he's gonna be remixing every time it takes a turn. But really,
Did you not understand?
yeah,
this?
that's the whole point.
Sorry,
Yeah.
when you say DJ, I think people that just make a playlist rather than people that actually modify the songs.
Fucking
because
Spotify generation.
Yeah, no, that's 95% of DJs are actually just, hey, I've got a good playlist.
Evidently,
hey
you get
baby,
paid to make
you want to see my Spotify playlist?
There are people who get paid to make those.
18 hours of Cantina Band.
18?
Here we go.
I don't think that's enough.
I mean, you can just repeat it afterwards.
No. It's got to be 18 different hours of Cantina Band.
How do you get...
You
different-
remix.
You don't remix!
You put DJ Roomba on the
I'm
Cantina
sorry, does
Band
anybody
album.
remix, like, fucking... Beethoven? No. No.
Yeah.
There's
No.
an electro swing Cantina Band. We looked it up.
Yeah, and it was bad.
It wasn't that great.
You don't remix the classics.
Yeah, you do.
I don't see anybody putting out a bunch of remixes of the Holocaust. There aren't alternate history textbooks where it's like, hey, we changed a couple things up to make it, funner.
You like
Totally
Flashpoint
are.
Paradox?
We're gonna get there someday.
So are you saying that if we Flashpoint, we're going to get a different version of the Holocaust?
Yeah.
No. Because
No,
that
he's
happened
not that
before
old.
Flashpoint, yeah.
No, but like, what if he runs back in time so fast and he accidentally just punches Hitler and like Hitler
On
sees
the way
like
back to his own childhood, he just like
No,
sticks his hand out, clotheslines
It's like
Hitler.
you see the Infinite Mass punch from Injustice 2, where he
Yeah.
grabs the guy, runs them back in time, slams them into a dinosaur, runs them back to the future, and slams them into themselves.
It's a lot of slam.
Yeah, and so like if you just run back in time, you grab Hitler and you throw him at his childhood self, then he'll just kill himself.
He'll kill his childhood self, and then his adult self
It'll close the
will
loop.
cease to exist.
It'll close the loop.
I feel like if the Flash goes back to World War II Nazi peak, it's going to be that he can attend one of those rallies and just kind of applaud.
They
Great
thought
shit, great
You thought it was
shit.
them marching, but it was just the Flash clapping.
All noise in history has actually just been the Flash clapping.
Air
Us
actually.
speaking right now is actually just his movement as he's going by.
What I was saying was, we don't actually transfer sound waves through the air. We transfer it through the Flash's body.
He is everywhere.
The Flash is everything.
The Flash is all sound-based existence.
What? Is there like a DC timeline in which the Flash becomes omnipresent?
Yeah,
Because I feel like that could
there
easily
actually
be a
is,
thing.
because the Speed Force is a wacky shenanigans full thing.
Can we talk about how shitty all of DC's speedsters are?
Well,
What about Kid
do you
Flash?
mean... Okay, well,
Flash,
here's the difference.
Nega Flash.
Are we talking about when they've just
Anti-Flash.
got their ability, or when they just have,
Overall,
Okay, overall. Yeah.
they all suck.
Like, when they just, like, Speed Force speedsters, they're okay, but when it's just, I'm just a quick asshole.
But then there's like Superman, who is as fast as Flash, which completely
Sometimes.
negates speedsters.
Sometimes.
It's why have this entire huge part of your comic universe if you've got a character that does everything they do and then a million
Okay,
times
but
more.
Superman
Can't
was
be
a
everywhere.
problem from day one.
Yeah,
In that regard.
but you don't create more problems.
But no,
It just
what,
creates... Okay, like...
their solution is to just make Flash insanely strong to the point where no being in any timeline, in any capacity, can be as nuts as him.
There was some...
But
That's
there
how
are a
you
lot
fix
of, but there are so many arcs where Superman is as fast or not faster than Flash.
I don't think
No.
he's ever been able to like move through matter by just phasing his
It's
particles.
not so much about the speed with the Flash, it's the ability that he can also
defy physics.
defy... The
Like,
key
all
thing... Well,
physics.
Superman can fly, but Flash can phase through matter, he can swap his...
He can literally
he can
turn
increase
anything
mass.
into a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, he can split
That's been
atoms
a
at
thing.
will. He can also
You're making
increase
it
and
worse.
decrease his mass.
Superman can't do that.
Take a shit. I'm now the Flash. What's up?
Eat shit.
I just
or
microwaved
take
my
a shit.
pizza, and now I'm the Flash. You
But
guys
so,
are describing some really lame shit here.
the whole thing is that there was a time when like Doomsday or someone was kicking their ass, and then the Flash just started running around the Earth, harnessing like all the extra mass that he could, and just punching like Doomsday or someone once every single time he lapped the Earth. And
That's just
eventually,
rude.
yeah, he just pummeled him
That's
into
not
submission.
even like killing someone. That's just being a dick.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do that, you're not intending to kill them. You're just gonna annoy them for the rest of eternity. That
Eventually,
every 5 seconds, they know they're just gonna get slapped in the face.
But by using the Speed Force, he never lost momentum, so every single time he left the Earth, he just increased his speed.
Did you read the latest story update to Magic the Gathering's Hour of Devastation line?
The Hour of Devastation comic.
Yeah.
Finally got it.
Comic?
Or, what do you call those?
The story out.
Chapter?
It's
Chapter?
they call it like story time or something.
Hmm.
But one, I wanted to kill myself after reading it because holy shit.
Writing is bad.
It is the worst writing. Two, you're just making me think of how they had Nico Bolas with his tail slam Gideon into a wall like a ping pong ball for 15 minutes. That's something I would love to do. If your enemy is invincible, you just constantly beat them into something in a loop that they can't escape. They're never gonna die, but you just don't need to stop. And now they are just completely irrelevant.
Are you a deity?
It's a Doctor Strange tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. They literally saw Doctor Strange and thought, we could do that with Gideon.
Yeah.
Gideon can die of not eating or drinking.
Oh, that would happen. Okay, so you have your undead servants feed him and give him water throughout this process. You hook him up to an IV so that you can, like, truly...
IV on, like, just a spindle arm that goes back and forth with him.
You just need to set up a pendulum at this point. Just have someone, like, you're slamming him, and one of your servants builds a pendulum to beat the ever-loving shit out of him for the rest of eternity.
Oh, that's a cool torture device. Instead of, like, a pendulum that slowly cuts you in half, it just whaps you in the face over and over.
It tases your balls every 15 minutes. So, like, it smacks you into something, and then it tases your balls. So one side smacks you in the face,
Smack,
the other
zap, smack, zap.
One side smacks you, the other side tases your balls.
If we ever get a taser, I'm hitting you first.
I don't think I'd be very fun, in all honesty.
Okay, you know
I'm
what?
either not
Are
going to
you-
react
I'm down
or
for
I'm
this.
just going to drop.
I'm
Either
down
way,
for
it's
this.
going to be short.
However,
I feel
there's
like you will froth.
there's one way I'll be down
I feel
for
like
this.
you would lockjaw and just froth.
There's a game called Taser.
Okay.
Oh man, my favorite game, Taser.
It's an
How
actual,
convenient.
It's a video game where you're on a boat.
I'm uninterested.
And you're trying to chat people up. However, at any point during the conversation, you can just tase them.
You can just do that in real life.
Yeah, no, this is just.
Yeah.
You can just be like, "Hey, Harry, how was your weekend?" Oh, you know.
But it's just it's basically
It sure
just
is a hot one out today, Barry.
it's just Second Life, but everyone has a taser at all times.
That's a way better game.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Second Life and picking up my biker girlfriend in my fursuit, and I'm gonna tase her for 3 hours.
Yeah.
While wearing the fursuit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you
I
take it
needed
off?
to know if this was a kink thing or if it was just a.
And obviously, she's played by a guy, and I'm playing a girl.
Yeah.
And you call her daddy.
In Second Life, there is no honor, so she's mommy.
There are no daddies in Second Life.
I really hope there aren't, because that's now weakening the kink. Any kink that's represented in Second Life is an invalidated kink.
I think every kink is in Second Life.
I don't know. I have not
Really?
seen financial stability.
I have.
In Second Life?
In Second Life, people have all the money in the world.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They spend all the money in the world.
They get more money
But
out
first
of
you
it.
have to have it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not stability, but
It's not stability.
it's more than what I've got, so I'll call it good. I will take all the money in the world and spend it and say that I am wealthy.
You know,
And then foreclose on everything.
Yeah. Declare bankruptcy.
personally, if I had all the money in the world, I would buy one thing.
More Roombas.
Why would I buy a Roomba?
One
If
more
you
Roombas.
have enough Roombas, they can't stop you.
Okay, if you put two Roombas
Also-
in your house and they're trying to path
they
out the house
map
at the
this-
same time, and
it
they're
get
just
clunky?
bouncing into each other.
No, I like to imagine it starts like thinking you live in like a fourth dimensional home, and you have a home inside of an like almost exactly identical home, but slightly off.
Hey, so we're getting 3 different readings from a house.
But like, well, if you could just tap into it so it all thinks it's the same Roomba.
Oh, if I could tap into it, I would just make my house look super. Like I would make it like the owner's house or something scary to just totally throw them off.
Have it be the layout of like a Roomba secret facility.
A Roomba vault.
There's a Roomba vault. Alright.
Underground bunker.
There's no way that they're mapping this data and don't have a vault. Or at the very least, a secret research facility.
It's actually just a... It's like Peter Molyneux's cube thing. However, they just have a single Roomba that's tracing the path of every other Roomba that's sending data. So it's like a vector map, and it's just adding up the vectors at any given time.
All the Roombas are mapping everything, and there's one Roomba that's tapped into a computer that's rebuilding the entire world in Minecraft based off of these schematics.
It's a Roomba in front of a laptop with a mouse on it.
They've done what every high school student has wanted to do.
So remember, kids, if you ever see a Roomba rolling down the street, pick it up and fuck with it.
Pick it up and fuck it?
Sure.
If you put dildos on a Roomba, you just need to lie around your house and wait.
Wait, what?
If you put dildos on the side of your Roomba,
okay,
you just need to lie around your house with your legs up and wait.
No!
Eventually
it'll get in.
Do you put like 8 dildos on there? So
Yeah.
I've got one going in
covered.
every direction.
We're
or do you
talking
do like hedgehog dildo?
Yeah, whole hedgehog.
No,
The whole
because then
hog.
they can't get in.
The whole
there needs
hog.
to be enough space between the dildos that one would be able to penetrate.
You just need more orifices.
Yeah. And again,
If
we
we
talked
increase
about
the
this.
speed on the Roomba, it'll create the orifice.
It'll fuck
I
me
talked
whether
about
I'm
this.
ready or not.
Anything can be an orifice as long as you push hard enough.
I put a jet engine in my Roomba.
So it could fuck me anywhere.
I bled out immediately.
In hindsight, I regret nothing.
In foresight, I regret everything.
Looking forward, I was like, this is going to be a bad idea. And then it was. And then I was like, this was a great idea.
Am I glad I did this?
Oh, am I glad I did that? Oh god. But if I had a lot of money,
Yeah, what was the...
I would go out of my way to rebuild the regalia from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, well.
That's not out of your way.
Yeah.
You're gonna do... I just assume that's the game plan.
That's,
Pretty
like,
sure,
that's
yeah,
actually
just what
part
you're
what, like all the money that I get from MoistyBoiz is just gonna go straight into getting that regalia
He thinks
built.
he's getting money.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, your regalia. Yeah, let's jump back to that or whatever.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go to Nissan and see if I can get that lightning hologram.
She's gonna go in your regalia.
Yeah, I need to. What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
put
is
a pin
up with?
of her on your regalia. Just a
Okay,
heads
no,
up.
we just do it like the Doge-mobile that I made, but it's just lightning laying like
I'm going
sideways.
to replace your headlights, where instead of it's just white light, it's going to be
Hard light headlights.
It'll project out.
It's
so
going to project lightning
It's
space.
like acrylic glass, painted glass, so that when you project out, it actually shows an image.
It creates an actual rotoscopic image of lightning.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'd totally pay for that.
I'm pretty sure you have tried to pay for that.
As of the time this gets released, I will.
Immediately
6
leave.
a.m.
I need
tomorrow.
you to build me lights that are going to perfectly detail lightning's ass when I put them on my car.
So I can always
No,
chase
it
that
cannot
ass.
be the ass.
No, it has to
I don't
be.
care for Lightning's ass.
the ass is gonna be there.
She's got a flat ass.
The ass is gonna be there.
She's got a flat ass!
Well, it's there. You have to accept that as part of her.
No.
You can't just
One.
have someone and not take her ass.
Yeah, you can.
It's not fair.
I'm not an ass taker.
Rebuttal, Kyrie. Don't you
Rebuttal.
sexualize Kyrie.
She's 12.
No,
She's like 15 or
yeah, 15
16.
or
How old are they,
16 in
actually?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
We don't know. Timelines are convoluted in Lord Druid.
Anytime you put zippers on, you're immediately at least 15. And
That's
she had
what
like a
Final
zipper
Fantasy taught
skirt
me.
in Kingdom Hearts
Have you
2.
seen Lulu? Because like it's zippers at 15, and at 18 you get belts.
I'm just gonna start talking like
I got the belt at 12. What's going on?
Did I ever tell you my ultimate cosplay idea? I
No.
wanted to just get like some black clothing, a mix of like leather and just black clothing, and put a fuck ton of zippers and belts on it, and see how many people ask me or like recognize me as a character, or like oh, you're from this game, aren't you? Because I'm convinced if you just cover yourself in zippers and belts, people will assume it's a thing.
Now I'm gonna stop you right there because there's some clothing company. I was shopping all this week with my mom. I saw this jacket that was made of belts that were zippered together.
I was out shopping for belts and zippers with my mom.
So it's a jacket that is made out of belts and zippers. So it's just belts that have been zippered together.
Glorious.
So it's just ringed upward.
But then how did the belts buckle? That I feel like...
How do belts?
You don't have a zipper on the front. The belts go all the way around.
Yeah, but if the zippers are between the belts are...
It never stops
nullifies belts. It's now
No.
just zippers.
No. It's the belts are zippered from. So you have a belt going like in a circle. You put another belt on top of that. Those two belts are zippered together.
Yeah, which nullifies belts.
Because you can't tighten the belts if they're zippered.
Because
unless you tighten
hard
them at the
sets
same time.
Yeah.
But then it's one belt. It's no longer multiple belts. If you combine zippers and belts, it's now zippers and belt. That it doesn't work.
Do you critical mass it at some
I don't
point?
think that it was designed to work as a jacket. I think it was designed to be a dumb fashion statement that you pay $150 for.
I'm buying it. Yeah, I'm buying it. I'm just letting you know I have problems with it. Well,
Sir,
take the belts.
I'll buy the belts, but I need you to understand. I don't think this works. So do you want? Would you like the return policy? Of course, I don't want a return policy.
You think I'm going to not have this once I buy it? Put
Women.
it on like my lightning returns bust,
Put it on your Louis Vuitton handbags.
which are being held by my lightning returns bust.
Yep.
I actually buy really high-end fashion items for all of my anime waifu statues.
What's the Dead Island special edition? Is
So
just tits?
the original,
It's just tits.
they made a new one afterwards. The original Dead Island, the original Dead Island,
Yeah.
the original Dead Island collector's edition, the $300 thing that every game has. The small statue you got was a bust of a zombie, British zombie that's wearing a bikini that has a flag on it.
Yeah.
Except it's from the waist up. They don't have a head and they don't have arms.
Yeah.
So it's just
torso.
a torso of tits.
Yep.
That's all it was. And people were like, hey, this is fucking retarded. So they then went and made a new actual like zombie statue or whatever.
Have you seen that Galgun ZZ enhanced edition thing where it's just literally you can now see the panties or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like $100 to be able to see anime panties in a game.
It makes money.
You know, that's actually more common than you would think. There's actually a handful of games where...
No, like Senran Kagura, you just pay $60, you get it. Galgun Z, you pay the $40, then you gotta pay an extra $100.
If I was in that market, I would be all about doing... Every game would have that option. Would be the official new... Or, like, the official panty mod.
The game that I want to have a panty mod on is Time Crisis 3.
It's a first person.
It's a first... No, because when you shoot... Galgun Z is a first-person shooter, just like Time Crisis. However, you have a zoom-in enhance mode where you, like, zoom in on them.
Rainbow Six Siege with a panty mod.
Yep.
I'm only playing IQ. I'm only playing Twitch. I'll watch someone else play Ash.
No.
I'll
You
play
don't-
Ash.
Yeah.
I want to watch IQ and Twitch.
You'll play Ash.
Kavera. Oh, yes, and Kavera. Someone has to play Kavera.
So you get on your RC car, and then you have them laid down.
around.
Oh,
Yeah.
I lose every ranked game. It's now just me beating my meat to the game.
Just over voice comms.
Ubisoft,
Here's
here's how you can go and
needs to
fuck
reach
yourself.
out to Shadman. Say, hey, we need you to sculpt some models for us. We're doing a panty mod for our female characters here.
I don't think that Shadman makes models.
No, but
I think that he'll
he's
do a
going to
character
help them
design.
design them.
He'll do
Yeah.
a character design for them. Yeah, he already
And then
has
they're
them.
they're gonna step in like 2 weeks later. Hey, how's it coming along? And the design team is like, you're not gonna. And Shadman just brings up a bunch of prints of like children. It's like, God damn it, Shadman.
Okay, I had this idea. Panty mod, yeah? And they're all kids.
I know what you guys hired me for. The panty mods for all the female operators. Yeah, I mean that's what you've been doing, right? Yeah. But instead of, them being 30 or 20 or whatever, they're all 12, and here are all the prints.
I've already been selling these.
I contacted Donald Trump. We can use his likeness.
Donald Trump, the panty mod.
Oh, you guys ruined it.
If you had one...
You just ruined another kink. Thanks.
We ruined the 12-year-old panty mod.
No, the 12-year-olds were definitely not helping, but the Donald Trump killed it.
IRL panty
No,
mod.
but like,
Just
you don't
kinks
understand
people.
is you swap the hostage, and every single hostage is crashing with Donald Trump.
Every single hostage is actually just the tits bust from Dead Island. You're just picking up that torso.
Yeah,
We can make games so much better.
we could make
What did
games.
developers know?
Not
Programming.
enough about panties, that's for sure.
Alright, so you have your programming skills. I've got my panties skills. Together, we're gonna make a AAA game. And then, you know,
what?
you
No.
only get-
We're gonna make a double D game.
We're gonna make a double D game. Get funding 2 weeks later, goes up on Newgrounds.
We decided to make it a Flash game.
It's always a Flash game.
It's just a Flash game of
It's a flash
Ash and
flash
IQ making out. Or no,
Okay,
IQ
alright,
and Frost.
Frost is the whole face mask thing. I don't want to see
Okay,
what's been.
okay. Valkyrie fisting IQ.
See, I'm not behind muscle. That's you. That's you. I get it. I'll respect it. I'll fund the Flash game, but I'm not partaking in it.
I'll pay for the Kickstarter, but I won't play it.
I feel
said
like
that
I've
about
said that a
things.
lot.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of things that fall under that category because you know a good product when you see it, although it doesn't appeal to you.
I mean, I threw some money at Kingdom Death. I just didn't want to throw that $200 to get the full copy of the game.
It's Kingdom Death.
Oh, that's gonna be a whole nother topic. So you know how
We'll backlog that conversation.
we'll backlog that conversation because that's gonna be a whole conversation.
All
and a
right,
half.
okay. I'm very unknowledgeable. In many
When Michael
areas.
says that's going to be a whole conversation, I buckle down for like 15 minutes. I'm not
do you
ready
buckle
for
down using belts or belt?
that.
He zippers himself to the
zipper
couch.
down.
Okay,
I zipper down.
so you bought the jacket.
Oh, yeah. It's a straight jacket.
It
now.
wasn't
Good
even
jacket.
that. The jacket bought him.
Leaving the store, it's on you. Oh no.
It's like some Kill a Kill shit where you
Yeah.
have no choice but to wear the clothes.
Kill a Kill X Bayonetta.
I'm okay with this.
I'd actually double down on that. That's
Fund
good.
the Flash game.
Not even a Flash game at that point. That's
You
just
could get Zone to do it.
you can't get Zone to do anything nowadays. Zone has enough
That's-
money that
yeah.
Zone does what he wants.
Or she.
Which
Zone of Heat?
Which Sklee wants.
What's
Schlee.
It's
Does Zone
Schlim or
have money?
Schler.
Schlim and Schler and Schley.
Yeah,
You know?
You guys are really on that Matt Groening train, huh?
apparently.
I'm interested in
I'm
his new
interested. I don't want it. Matt Groening's time is gone. He
Well, see,
is Ridley Scott.
I have always disliked The Simpsons. It's always been inconsistent and just not that interesting to me. Love Futurama. Don't know how the disconnect happened between the two shows because one's great.
Well,
the
it's
other
because
one
he had huge reign on Futurama, whereas
Oh,
Fox
yeah.
steps in on Simpsons real hard.
And then eventually Fox
it's
just stopped giving a
creators'
fuck on
range.
Futurama.
But Futurama was still not him at full range. I don't want to see whatever he's going to do with Disenchanted.
I think it's going to be funny. I think it's going to be entertaining. I don't think it's going to be worth more than one season.
I think it will get a second, if not third season, simply
I didn't
because
say
too
it
many.
won't. I said it's not worth.
Okay, yes, no, I agree with you there.
I think it's going to be an awesome one season. Here you go, Matt. Do that thing you've always wanted to do.
I'm hoping get Fireflies.
Like, in which sense? Because that could mean a few different phenomena.
Like, it's an okay show, gets one season. When it gets killed, all of a sudden, it's amazing.
Oh,
And then after it's
Which
killed,
is
it gets a
technically
spin.
what
It gets a
happened to
movie.
Futurama.
yeah.
If Futurama didn't die twice, I don't
It
think a
got
lot of
3
people
movies
No,
for getting
would
canceled.
appreciate
It got-
how
yeah.
good it is.
After it got canceled, it got 3 movies. Then it came back.
No, the 3 movies were part of it coming back.
Yeah.
The first movie was
Oh,
how
I thought that they just did 3 movies and then
Oh
brought
no,
it
that
back.
was the return. Was the 3 movies? So no, that kind of did happen with Futurama. I could see that happening.
I'm
I don't
really
know if
hoping
you guys
get
saw that
Fireflies.
because the announcement was like this morning, but J.G. Quintal, creator of Regular Show,
Yeah.
is getting his own adult animated show.
That's
I'm
gonna
also
be good.
hyped
all
for.
behind. I'm all
That's-
behind.
I like that he's using. Well, he's the voice of Mordecai, so I think his voice is just the main dude. It's a little weird because his art style still kind of carries over. So, like, Eileen is the dude's wife, like face for face. He draws them the exact same. So there are some times where it's like, okay, this is crossing over a little weird. But no, if you've not seen his 2 short films, I forget the second one, or The Candyman from Lollyland and 2 in the AM PM. Watch those and you'll get an idea of his adult humor, and it's
his
great.
adult humor comes across in regular show.
It does, but when he's like hard uncensored, it's actually really hilarious.
No, and like I'm always sad because a regular show had to be kind of censored, but like regular show, if that was uncensored, I feel like it'd be a much better show.
We are one of the few cases where if someone came in to regulate us, we get better.
I feel like we would.
Really?
Uncensored, I feel we
Uncensored, I'm a problem.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm not,
Michael
I'm not proud to say this, but I think uncensored, I might be the biggest problem.
Michael's like a cheap cigarette, and Connor's like a politician. We both need censors, or filters, rather.
Connor for mayor of Moist City, 2020.
Don't visit Moist
All
City.
I hear is like Moist Town or Dunk City or something.
Moist City, Moist Town is horrible.
Moist Town? I think Moist Town is better than Moist City.
No, Moist City's bad because it's moistity.
Moistity?
Moist Titty.
Moist City.
Moist Titty, best name!
Got that moist titty, girl!
That is some really weird catcalling.
You got that moist
Hey, I see
titty.
that moist titty. Holy
She's just got like under boob sweat because it's really hot out.
Okay, all right, go on. This was weird, but now you've painted a picture. I'm liking where it's going.
So you're walking downtown, okay?
All right.
You're just going down the street. You're
Yeah.
on your way home. You walk past some construction.
What time is it? Because it's like really hot. out.
It's
I'll say
Arizona.
7 a.m.
It's Arizona.
Okay,
It
7
could be
a.m.
7 a.m.,
101
you're-
at
Ideally
7 a.m.
5 or 6 p.m.
Okay,
Shadows are better.
6 p.m.
Okay.
You're walking down the street.
Is it like September or like
I'm gonna
August?
say November.
Now it's nice
That's too
out.
late. No, that's too nice out.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
Can't
go
be
for this
sweating.
stroll.
Early August, late July.
No, she's sweating because she's big.
Okay.
Okay, early August, late July.
Lost
5
me again.
p.m. Downtown Phoenix. You're
All right.
walking down the street.
Yeah.
You
cool.
see some glorious mounds. Just underneath those mounds, you see some shadows. You think, man, is that the sun being blocked by those glorious mounds? No, man, that's just those moist titties.
Man, the picture has been
Wait, so the
painted.
black bit beneath the mounds are the moist titties. What are the mounds?
The mounds are the titties.
No, he's.
No, you
Did
see the
understand the
shadow.
story?
You see the shadow underneath the titties. Them's the moist titties.
So what are the mounds?
Those are the
Tumors.
titties.
She's got 2 titties.
Yeah. You ever see how big nipples can get?
I have, because we were in the mall once
See,
and we
your
watched...
regulated thing was good, and his unregulated thing was bad. I like your snippet.
So
your thing was ugly.
We were in the mall one time, and we passed by like a Forever 21 or something, and they had a poster with like a male model, and no joke, his nipples were so protruded
They were-
that he cast
oh my-
a shadow onto himself.
It
He
was
had
a
nipple
long
shadow.
shadow.
I did not know this.
Had nipple shadow.
No, it was a long conversation because the sun didn't actually even match up with how the shadow was portrayed by the nipples. It's a huge
I
thing.
am so
It's a
happy
big,
with
huge
myself
thing.
now.
We gotta find that poster because it's a mess.
We need that poster.
No,
I want to hang that poster.
that poster is going to cause me daily stress.
Okay, so we're gonna take the whatchamacallit guy's poster and we're gonna wrap that one right on top of his face and send that out.
Depends who the whatchamacallit guy is.
The
I
one
don't
that
know
we're-
what you're talking about.
one that we
because
don't
it
own.
doesn't- Yeah.
Oh! Yeah,
The one that we gave away. We'll go see if we
The
can.
more
like-
specifics you give, the more you fuck us over.
Him, really.
Yeah.
And kind of me, but I think it's already been forgotten.
No,
about.
not you at all, because C
Yeah.
was acting manager,
That's true.
and I was no longer an employee.
This is a really cryptic conversation
Yeah.
for a podcast.
You know, I think that the best things that we talk about are really cryptic.
I
Speaking
feel
of
like-
cryptids, I've never seen underboob like actually out in the wild. That might be the best transition I've had ever.
sentence, really.
That's. I think I might have peaked.
Speak. Speaking of cryptids, I've never seen underboob. So what cryptids have you seen? Side boob?
I've seen underbutt. No, I've seen underbutt.
Okay, what is underbutt?
Underbutt is where the shorts are short enough to where, and the butt has to be large enough where the bottom of the cheeks come out below the shorts.
Okay, yeah. That's
what if
common.
they're wearing a short skirt?
That's not.
We live
common.
in a predominantly
No,
Latino area. That's pretty common.
I have a
No,
question.
actual underbutt, not just
Okay.
fat people with not right sized clothes.
Question.
Is that what you call Latinos?
Okay, alright, I'm not gonna let you put that on me.
So, question.
Stereotypes are there. What's
Short
up?
skirt. Would that be counted towards underbutt? If a little
If
bit
it's short enough
that the butt peeks out from
that
under.
there are cheeks beneath the skirt, that is underbutt.
That's underbutt?
Yes.
Okay.
Not common,
But that has to.
okay, now,
at that length, though,
uncommon
she's
to
a
rare
whore.
cryptid.
Now here's a question. What if the skirt is short enough that they move and you can see beaver?
Well, if it's short enough with a skirt for there to be underbun, then it is short enough for you to see beaver because they're just a whore.
Yeah, okay. So
Well,
you're
they're
just
doing it on
walking.
purpose.
So another picture.
Yeah.
Late August or late July, early August. You're 5-6 p.m. You're walking down the street. You get approached by.
Horror story now.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a dream, and it's a nightmare.
Hey, that's my thing though. I turn dreams into nightmares.
Yeah.
You say to your children.
You want me to bring the tooth fairy back?
I don't know what that resembles, but dear God, I don't want you to talk about
I'm talking about
Now
Larry
I
the
know.
Cable, the guy. He's the tooth fairy, bro.
Oh! I forgot
I
about
thought Dwayne
that.
The Rock Johnson was a tooth fairy.
That was tooth
No,
fairy
that
too.
was Tooth Fairy 2. He's also a Tooth Fairy.
No,
You have it backwards.
Oh
Tooth
yeah, so
Fairy
it's
is
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
And in the second one,
it's
Larry
Larry
the
the Cable
Cable
Guy.
also Tooth Fairy.
So here, think about this. It's like you show your child. This is a picture of the tooth fairy. I'll try to protect you from it. It's just Larry the Cable Guy.
I'll try to protect you.
Your child's just gonna grow up to fear white men.
No, it's gonna. Your
a
child's gonna
well-raised
grow up to
child.
fear losing his teeth.
Grow up to fear losing teeth and falling asleep with any sort of ailment. Because while he's lost a tooth that's under his pillow, you're sitting there with the shotgun just at the side of his bed all night.
Say, this used to be the tooth fairy. It's a picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He was the good one. Then, just a picture of Larry the Cable Guy. This tooth fairy killed him to took
This
his
used to be the Tooth Fairy, picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is a Tooth Fairy on drugs, picture of Kevin Hart.
What's Jumanji then?
I guess so the nerdy black teenager then, this is... I hate Jumanji.
So this is no. It's you hold a picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and then you hold up a picture of Jack Black.
No, you hold up the picture of the ditzy blonde, and then you hold up a picture of Jack Black.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
Yeah,
Blackjack, Jack Black's twin brother.
Can we get a live-action Blackjack movie starring Jack Black?
How has there not been
No.
one already?
Yeah.
Actually, how has there not been
Terrible.
one already?
That amazes me, but not starring Jack Black as a
No.
20-year-old.
No, Jack
prodigy.
Black plays Jack Black. Blackjack is Jack Black's evil ego. Twin
No,
brother.
no.
No, Black
Jack
the anime.
Jack Black is his like the
What was
love
that
and force.
Hell? The one where he plays the guitar in Hell?
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
No, not the movie, the game.
Oh, Brutal Legend.
Yeah.
Brutal Legend,
Yeah.
live action Jack Black, Blackjack.
Yeah. I'd be down.
That
I got
would be
Brutal
good.
Legend. We could play that.
Is Blackjack just Jack Black with a
It's
like,
got titties, right?
triangle?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
There's many cryptids in Brutal Legend.
There actually
they're not-
are.
But in that environment, they're not cryptids.
You're the cryptid in that environment. You're the normal-looking white-haired. You're the normal-looking Aryan.
A
who's-
clothed man is the
Yeah,
cryptid.
you got clothes on. You're
Is
cryptid.
cryptids now just our word for sexy bits in ways that they weren't originally
No, because
supposed to be-
Bigfoot
No, we're
is
talking
still
about,
as
like-
much of a cryptid as
side-
Underboob.
as underboob?
Yeah.
And you know what's an even bigger cryptid than that? Suck you bitches.
Sucky bitches.
Can
Sucky
you have
bitch.
underboob in a bikini?
I've seen a sucky bitch. A sucky bitch.
Where?
At the mall.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to give me some directions?
I mean, you've been there, but man, it was a really weird experience.
Going
I would
to the
assume
mall
so.
Is a really weird experience.
Getting your
No,
dick
the
sucked in
mall's
a
fun.
dream inside of a mall is a really weird experience.
Why do you think I shop at Hollister?
Whoa, That's what I man, if I was in the universe that Inception was in, I would have a brothel that they like induce this crazy sleep, and it's sleep brothel, dream brothel. Dream
If I'm not
prostitutes.
coming in real life, why bother coming in the dream?
No,
it's a
on
wet
the
dream.
outside. No, on the outside is a regular prostitute. On the inside is a dream prostitute.
You're hooked up next to a
coming
dream
in
prostitute.
your dream while you're coming.
So
in
think
real
about it.
life.
Physically,
You're
you're
coming-
having sex for 30 minutes. Mentally, you're having sex for 3 hours.
And
then
you come
and
at
then
the
at
same
next
time
and
in
then
both of them.
in one of your ejaculations
You have
happening
a brain
over the
cum
course
while
of
you have
3
a
hours.
physical cum. Your body just melts.
Yeah, no, that's gonna have some real bad repercussions.
It's terrible.
You're gonna burn out
I'm
nerve
about it.
receptors. You can't
I'm
feel
just gonna-
pleasure after that.
It's just gonna be me goes into this dream brothel. Whoever gets up on me, I put on go into the Inception dream world, and it's just Paradise Alley, Bubbles, Jolly's there. I'm not leaving them out. If you
I have
haven't
the
seen
best
Valerian,
business venture.
it's got the best movie brothel.
I have not seen Valerian in the City of
Well,
a
no one
Thousand-
saw Valerian, but you should.
Yeah, no, they only made like 13 mil.
They made. I thought it was not even 13 the
It was-
opening weekend. I thought it was 11.
It was 1/10 of their budget.
I did not
approximately.
really care for the trailers.
I loved it.
I never see a movie for the trailers. Actually,
I like Dane DeHaan, so I was hoping he would.
yeah, I liked it. That really pissed me off because I really enjoyed Dane DeHaan. I'm from Chronicle and Amazing Spider-Man 2 minus Green Goblin. He was great.
Yeah, he got weird when he got.
Yeah, it
all
was
goblin.
real weird. I mean, the performance was still he did well, but it was just like why?
Yeah.
He was
Wait.
dry in Valerian.
Chronicle, as in the one about the like.
Superpower Kids. Yeah, yeah, that was Dane DeHaan. Is the main kid that lived. That's Dane DeHaan.
Oh, the one that lived.
Yes.
Welcome to Dane DeHaan.
He looks completely different.
Yeah.
He grew up. He looked similar, but he was a lot younger then.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
see the connection. It's
Yeah.
not like impossible. He
But
didn't,
no,
like,
there is a
metamorphose.
difference.
That's a really
But
big
that's
change.
Dane DeHaan. He came across really dry in Valerian, and Cara Delevingne actually did really well.
Yeah, she was probably one of the strongest.
Which,
main
after
roles.
Suicide Squad, is like, how?
Well, it's
She's
not
got
really
secret
how.
talent. Secret
She's
talent
just
that
got
was crushed by Suicide
Talent.
Squad's
She
pettiness.
chooses when to talent. Suicide Squad, this is gonna bail, who cares? Valerian, this is gonna bail, but I want it not to.
No, it's like
She's oh my god.
You have
she's
to put
an
in the
inside
effort.
person for Marvel.
no, it's she's a Marvel mole.
Valerian is now DCU. Confirmed.
It's whatever fucking Luke Besson wants it to be. Let's be honest. You can
Yeah.
just like, yeah, it takes place in Batman's
It's
world.
gonna go into
No.
the Mummy,
It takes
Dark
place in one of the
Universe.
things that were starting to get controlled by the Green Lantern Corps, but wasn't really there yet.
Alright, I'm excited for Steppenwolf in Justice League. As
Yeah.
the main villain.
No, yeah, I think
I'm
that's-
excited for that. I love the line in the trailer, just the no lanterns, no Kryptonian.
Mhm.
That's great world building.
No, it is. Yeah.
Because I'm after the Green Lantern movie, bad. Green Lantern Corps, good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see DCU Green Lanterns. I think it's going to be done very
I
well.
want to see dark gritty Green Lantern. Not dark gritty, but I want to see grounded.
Grounded, yes.
Grounded.
I don't
Green
want to see
Lantern.
Hal Jordan. I don't want Hal Jordan. in
No,
there.
I don't want
He's kind of the least
Ryan Reynolds,
interesting.
Hal Jordan.
No. I want a different Green Lantern other than Hal Jordan.
What's his name?
Barry something.
No, that's Flash.
yeah,
Barry Allen.
that's Flash.
Barry,
That's the-
I'm a
you
flat.
just
I'm a
went-
fast
kept
asshole.
You know what?
No, it's Barry. I'm a fast
So-
asshole. Allen.
There was actually a thing. So Hal Jordan got Batman got super pissed at Hal Jordan at one point or another because it's like, you have no creativity. You're the worst Green Lantern ever. And then after this whole thing of him just berating him, I don't even get how the Lantern chose you. And he's just like, oh, but he chose me. And then later on, it turns out that Batman was a much better candidate to become the Green Lantern. But it's just it couldn't get to Batman and had to settle for Hal Jordan.
He was busy with a meeting or something. He was Bruce
John
Wayne at
Stewart.
the time.
John Stewart and Kyle Rayner are the other main
I think
ones.
it's Kyle Rain. It's the Black Green Lantern.
Oh, I think that's John Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see him because he was the best Green Lantern.
I want to see John Boyega as John Stewart.
John is
John Boyega
John.
as John Stewart in the DCU with someone else as his mentor. Maybe a Matthew McConaughey Green Lantern.
All right.
Hear me out. He just interstellars into Green Lantern.
No. I want Matthew McConaughey to be Oa, the living planet.
He is the planet. It's just it turns, and a third of the planet is just Matthew McConaughey's face.
And then they got
Ego's planet.
As it
Just
spins
all right.
around. Like you see the back of the planet, it slowly spins around. You see the front of the planet, and it just, as it's revealing,
It just runs a bunch of True Detective quotes.
Could have quoted anything.
Oh, so it's just a whole bunch of True Detective quotes, and then they're also constantly pouring alcohol into it.
He's not a drunk. No, you're thinking of Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson plays a great drunk, though.
He plays a lot of drunks, but he plays them well.
Remember when we were recording a podcast and then suddenly we just started gushing about actors of various kinds? We just started
like
every
1
third...
out of 3 podcasts.
Yeah. We're just like dream building the DCU cast that
needs to happen,
but will happen in the exact opposite.
But John Boyega is Green Lantern, yes.
Yeah.
Instead of John Boyega, we're gonna get like Kevin Hart.
Oh no!
No, I don't think
it.
they'll do that. He's not gritty enough.
What?
Oh, in place of Kevin Hart,
we're
Jordan
gonna get
Peele.
Snoop Dogg.
Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele as Detective Green Lantern buddies in the DCU.
No. There's 2 detectives that are in every single DC comics. They're kind of like the superhero detective squad because they just travel around the country just checking in on like things that superheroes solves to make sure it all got solved properly and like you're overusing your power or something. There's just these 2 detectives that are just constantly present throughout every single DC comic. That's them. They should be the thing that's in every single movie, kind of like how Marvel's got Stan Lee.
They're the Watchers
instead of
for
Stan
the
Lee
DCU.
for Watcher.
Yeah.
It's Key and Peele for DCU.
Now, boy, you best not be coming up in here, because I'm coming back. Don't overstep your bounds. He's just like walking out of the film, walks out, and then comes right back in behind him after he left.
You can animate them opening to Gotham by Gaslight. What the hell? Ain't you heard? Batman's steampunk now. The after credit scenes that these 2 could do.
Man.
Glorious.
Warner Brothers, since you're already making any kind of number of fuck-ups, call us. We'll finish it for you.
We can do it so much worse and yet so much better.